Hi, and welcome to the second episode of Kelly's Breyers. Last time we talked about the guys on the shelf over here. Today we're going to talk about everybody on this bookshelf. Starting with the translucent plastic Andalusians on the top. That's a silver screen on the right. He is glossy smoke. Smoke's traditionally a matte finish, so it's interesting and nice to have him in glossy finish. On our next row we have some Clydesdale-Mares, a Chalky on the left, Delmar on the right, two connoisseur models, a connoisseur model and Glossy Atticus from the live show. My totally beat up Florentine 5 Gator. He's missing part of his tail and his leg was just reattached. He's only $100, so that was a pretty good deal. Chalky Sorrel 5 Gator, Glossy Sprinkles, and the Wig Special Run of 18. I'm going to save the Fighting Stallions for another time, because I've got a ton of those that I'm going to talk about. So, see you guys later. We have Happily Ever After Morgan, and a Bay Chalky Justin Morgan. A couple silvers, Silver Filigree, Marvelous, and a volunteer model from last year. A bunch of Chalky stablemates. 1 second from the left is not Chalky, but everybody up from the Quarter Horse Mare to the Saddlebred is. And a couple Trivia Prize stablemates. There aren't exact run numbers on these guys. They came in maybe 8 or 9 different molds and colorways. And there are some that are, of course, no two are alike because of the swirled plastic, but there are a couple Andalusians in pink and white and G2 stock horses in purple and white, but I haven't been able to get the exact count on those guys. We have some event stablemates. There's 200 each of those. Special Run Breyer Lip Gloss and Tiny Margarita Gloss, which I have used. Yay. 2 regular runs that just didn't find their way downstairs yet after a show. Escondido and the Wig Store Special 1 of 18 Rocky Mountain Horse and a Chalky El Pastor with a nice star. You can't really see this guy that well in the video, but it's a glossy bay quarter horse gelding with painted on white stockings. My guess is they painted his whole legs brown and the painter must have messed up and forgot to leave them white, so he had to go back and add them later. That's my guess. Who knows? Next up we've got a whole bunch of Morgans. We're going to talk about these guys. On the left we have a Chalky, then Bay Baldface, Bay Solid-Faced, who, as far as I can determine, he's not the Wonderful World of Horses Special Run because they typically have more black shading on their faces. Who knows? I mean, this might be a variation of regular run number 49, or he might be a variation of the special run. His coloring is a little bit different than the regular run, so I'm not quite sure what he is, but he's one of my favorites. We have an interesting unfinished test in Chestnut. I have reason to believe that he was going to be special run for JCPenney for 1991, but for whatever reason that model wasn't made. And then a Dairy Joan Frank test in like a steel gray with black mane and tail. And then my 2 favorite Morgans, my auction one from this year and last year. Yeah, I like those guys. And my Morgan that is wood grain, he was the result of best trade ever. I won a show prize, traded that for a Wedgwood 5 Gator, and traded that for my wood grain Morgan. So essentially he was free. Yay. And my Showboat, who I've been trying to track down for years, and I was outbid several times and just had crazy instances of not even being able to log in and get my last bid in. So finally I was able to get one, and that's totally exciting. To me, anyway. Alrighty. On to some Belgians. We've got Chalky, a nice mint smoke model in the middle, Red Rocket, and my Dapple Gray. I collect Schleichs too. I do not discriminate on different brands. I collect anything that I happen to like, just mostly Breyers. Alright, Hartland tests. Talking about other brands, nice segue. We have a test run Gold Charm on the left, a test run black and gold Appaloosa Polo Pony in the middle. I show him as Roethlisberger, since I'm from Pittsburgh and I love the Steelers. And then on the right is the Quarter Horse in Pinto. He was 2002 Jamboree test run auction, and he was bargain priced at $150, and he's got a really nice pearly finish. I like him. On the bottom we have, well, it's not the bottom. On this shelf we have a salesman sample, quarter horse yearling. She's in chestnut. She looks a lot like the thoroughbred mare in full set that was released around 93, 94 in the same color. Who knows what she was for? I know there was a matte charcoal Morgan also found in the box around the same time. I was broke that week, but this particular week I wasn't, so I was able to at least get the one mold I like too. 2 chalkies and another test Hartland. That'll be mine. Not too sure I like her. I either like things that are totally decoed or totally realistic. This whole half realistic sort of deco thing I'm still not too sure about, but I've got a couple anyway. Smarty Jones, got a Daytona, Tempest, and Glossy Riley. Hey, and I happily paid full price for that guy. I don't know what you guys are complaining about. I thought it was a good deal. So there. Alright. Bottom shelf, we've got a chalky dapple gray Hanoverian, and my limited run Wintersongs. I have a complete Congo of Wintersongs except for a Saltier. I'm missing one of those. The rest are downstairs. You'll see it in another video. So there they are. And these guys I actually pulled out from the shelves just so I can talk a little more about them. There's the WEG Special Henry. They were 1 of 18 made. Like I said before, they were marketed towards breed collectors. Breyer didn't expect that they would be scarfed up by collectors, and they were such a bargain price too. So that was like really limited and fun to find. And here are 2 test run quarter horse yearlings. They're undocumented tests. I would bet my life on the fact that they're OF. Who did them, when they were made, is anybody's guess. They were both found at separate times on eBay. The one on the left was found in California on eBay, so who knows where she came from. But her face marking is a lot like the other quarter horse yearlings. Only she's got black points. And this gal, she's got the same markings as the Breyerfest raffle model from, oh gosh, don't quote me on it, 92 maybe, the buckskin, which makes me think she might be a Marnie test. I'm not quite sure, don't quote me on that. And here we have a custom that I did. Somebody gave me speakers in a regift exchange, and I decided that they were the same size as a Belgian's butt. So I made it to listen to music out on my porch, but I actually showed him at Breyerfest this year, and he got a 4th place. So that was pretty exciting. I think he got 4th. Either he got 4th or this guy got 4th. He was the result of me breaking a plate that I got from Target, and I really liked it and didn't want to throw it away, so I painted a horse with the same pattern. Yeah, so I guess that's it. We talked a lot about everybody on the shelf. I hope you enjoy hearing about my guys, and next time we'll talk about some fighting stallions and some Dakotas and a lot of running foals. Until next time, thanks a bunch.